Hello and welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm heading back to Winchester City as they host Hartley Wintney in the Southern League Premier Division League fixture. I'm really looking forward to this one, guys. It's only my second visit to Winchester City. My last and first visit was back in May at that brilliant playoff final against Bristol Manor Farm where Winchester City won 4 goals to 1. It was a fantastic attacking display from the hosts, and it's given me a lot of excitement to go and go back to the ground again. They are currently managed by Craig Davis, who has been at the helm for at least 6 seasons now, so fair play to him, and he's an avid watcher of this channel, so I appreciate his support massively. And he has told me actually that Winchester have one of the smallest budgets in this division this season, and I think going by that, they're just going to want to stay up and be as competitive as they can be and cause a few upsets with some bigger sides. But like I said, yeah, I think the main thing really for them is to stay afloat. And it's even a miracle that they are in this division, because last season, even in the league they come from last term, they had one of the smallest budgets, I believe, as well. So, but fair play to him, he's done a fantastic job, and I really cannot wait for this fixture. So going into this game, Winchester City and Hartley Wintney are both near the relegation spots in 18th and 19th respectively. The hosts actually won last Saturday at home against Poole Town in the FA Trophies. That's a good result, giving them a bit of confidence. However, they did lose 5-2 away at Merthyr. But a bit of good news for the hosts. Callum Chugg and Ollie Griggs have returned or re-signed for the club only in the last week. They played a part in that playoff final, so I'm sure the Winchester fans are happy with those signings. But yeah, Hartley Wintney, the visitors, they've not had a great start to the season as well. One of the favourites to get relegated, in fact, and they certainly haven't won in their last 5 games. Just the 2 draws, and their last game, league game anyway, was a 1-0 defeat at Beaconsfield. So yeah, it's 18th versus 19th tomorrow night. It kind of is a 6-pointer, you could say, so it's a massive 3 points for either side if any team can obviously win, otherwise it'd be a draw, wouldn't it? But my prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-0 Winchester City victory. Hartley Wintney's form has been pretty torrid. I mean, so is Winchester's, but they got the win on Tuesday, last Saturday, sorry, in the FA Trophy against Poole Town, so I'm putting them 2-0 to win. And if you could like the video, it helps with the algorithm massively. Let's spread the word of non-league football around. It's the best kept secret in England. And if you want to carry on watching these non-league vlogs, then don't forget to hit subscribe down below and ring that notification bell to be notified, of course, when the latest vlogs go online. Well, without further ado, I'm looking forward to this one. Let's head into the ground. So Craig, it's great for you guys to be at step 3 for the first time in your history. How do you feel the season's gone so far?
Yeah, it's been tough. It's a tough league. We're not expected to do an awful lot in the league that we're in. People say staying up would be a miracle, but we don't want to set our sights on that. We're doing okay. We had an excellent result on Saturday. We've had some tough games, particularly at home. A lot of the best teams we've played. So we're finding our feet and we're doing okay, I think.
So you've mentioned being on a smaller budget compared to most of these teams in this league. Does it give you more firepower to try and beat these bigger teams and cause an upset and obviously stay up in this division?
Yeah, I think it's always that underdog story thing, isn't it? We were a bit like that last year, to be fair. There was budgets in our league that there was no way in the world we should have got promoted. So to got promoted was massive, and now obviously it's even tougher in this league. So fingers crossed we can upset people along the way and have a good season.
And lastly, Hartley Wintney are playing tonight. They're struggling themselves a little bit. I think it's fair to say it's a bit of a 6-pointer tonight. So it'd be a big 3 points for you guys, wouldn't it, as well, if you did come away with the win tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll be coming in looking to get 3 points. We're doing the same. I'd like to think it's a good game. got a lot of respect for Hartley Wintney as a club. They've they've punched above their weight as well, similar to what we've done. But yeah, we'll be pushing for the 3 points. You see, it's very early to say it's a 6-pointer, but you're probably right. A win could really propel us, so fingers crossed we can get that.
Oh, what a shot!
Goal for Winchester City, scored from the line, Hartley Wintney!
So it's 2-1 at the break to the hosts, Winchester. Great start to the game, but they'll be disappointed to concede that penalty to Hartley Wintney before the end of the first half. So game on, it is a real 6-pointer. I think Winchester can hang on and win this, but we'll have to wait and see how the second half goes. And I'm hoping Winchester get the win tonight, but we'll see. So I'm back from the game and it finished Winchester City 2, Hartley Wintney 1. City hold on for those vital 3 points. It was an odd game. First half I thought was pretty good from Winchester. It was quite insane in the first half overall. 2 penalties, 3 goals. Can't complain, can you? But second half was very lacklustre for City, and generally it was a boring half really. Hartley Wintney had the chances, not just in the second half, but the first half as well. And overall, I mean, you know what, I'm just glad to be back. I mean, that was the first time I've ever been that cold at a football game. I was shivering like mad, so apologies for the poor quality in the second half if I was shaking like this. It wasn't for dramatic effect, I was freezing like mad. and I generally couldn't wait to get in my car and put the heating on. But yeah, it was a good night out. Thank you to Craig Davis, the manager of Winchester, for taking his time to do that interview at the start of before the game. So I want to say fair play to the young lads, Winchester fans, behind that goal, chanting for the whole 90 minutes. I mean, the amount of non-league games you go to, there's literally no atmosphere, and tonight was non-stop chanting. It was all good. There was a lot of banter, a lot of chanting. I loved it. It's what football's all about, especially on a Tuesday night. I think my favourite chant was "We've got science in the morning." That was the best one. But yeah, overall, can't complain. It was an alright game, really. So now let's take a look at the results in tonight's Southern League Premier Division fixtures. Dorchester Town 0, Weston-super-Mare 3. Weston-super-Mare will, of course, now be back at the top of the league table, and yes, again, another few goals at least scored there. Hamwell Town 3, Hazen Yedden United 2. Hazen Yedden really underperforming so far this term, it has to be said. Harrow Borough 2, Chesham 1. Metropolitan Police 2, Gosport Borough 1. Northley 0, Merthyr Town 2. Poole Town 2, Bracknell Town 2. That was actually quite an exciting game by the looks of it. I know that Poole were 2-0 up, and then I think Bracknell scored in the last few minutes of the game. So fair play to the Robins, they grabbed a last minute point there, and that was a big result for them as well, actually. And finally, Yate Town 4, Plymouth Parkway 0. So what does that do for league standings? Well, obviously Weston-super-Mare take their place at the very top of the table again, 2 points ahead of second place Churro City. In the playoffs, you've got Chesham, Hanwell and Poole. Hanwell going to, doing fantastic so far this season, it has to be said. They're doing really, really well for themselves. But in terms of tonight's results, Winchester City, 17th position with 9 points. They're now just still 1 point clear off the drop zone. But Hartley Wintney have been pushed down to 20th in the relegation zone on just 5 points with Hendon and Plymouth Parkway. So if you've enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit like down below. It helps with the algorithm, I say every single time. I must get fed up with it. And if you want to carry on watching these non-league vlogs, then feel free to subscribe down below and ring the notification bell to, of course, be notified when the next vlog goes online. Well, that's it for this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Saturday I'll be at Basingstoke Town versus Northwood. That's a real big test for us at home at Winklebury in the Eastman South Central. Then next Tuesday, I haven't decided where I'm going yet, but wait and see on that one. But yeah, thank you for watching. Until then, I will see you next time.